Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Broke Dude Diaries. Hi. Thanks, everyone, for joining. So good to see you guys. Just going to give it a second for people to jump on. Hello. Hi, everyone. Sebastian joined. Huh? We got a dude in the house. What's up, Girl Friday? What's up, Adriana? What's up, Jules? What's up, Ruth? Epic username. Okay. What's up, Cookie? What's up, Sylvia? All right. It's 4:02. We are going to join. So we have a great person who is going to be our guest for today. Fernando, did you ask me to be a guest already? And I declined. I'm wondering, can you do that again? Can you ask to be a guest again? Because we have some amazing stories. There she is. She is joining. You're talking broke dude stories. We have broke dude stories. Farnaz, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Oh, you
Okay.
know what? Oh, because of this. Okay. Are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you.
Great. Yeah. Unfortunately, I
Yay!
can't use my camera because I don't have enough followers, I think.
I know. TikTok is so lame. It's so
Yeah.
lame. Oh my God. You
And
guys,
plus,
by the way,
you don't want to see me right now anyway.
oh my God. You should see. I'm working from home today, you guys. This is why I look like a dead soldier. Anyway, so happy TikTok did not go anywhere. We knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. There's too much investor money.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
welcome to Broke Dude Diaries. We do this every single Monday where we talk about my favorite topic, broke ass dusty dudes who, all they want to do is take women for a ride. And the reason that I do this is because I really want to share with you guys what's out there and the reality so you guys don't get duped by these dusty dudes. And I also want to empower you, right? And I get viewer questions. So I have two viewer questions that I'm going to answer of people that are actually on. And I want everyone to know that when I answer those viewer questions, I get a little animated because it's not that I think you're stupid. I just want you to wake up. So this is why we have the animation. Okay. So we're going to get into it. We have such an amazing story. Franaz told me the story and I'm like, I have to get you on to talk about this broke ass dusty dude and how we justify dating these dudes. There's so much shit that like when somebody else hears, we're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. But we're in it and we don't even we don't understand what's going on. So Farnaz, take it away. She is my very good friend and tell everybody the story about this dusty dude.
Okay. So this one is not my own personal dusty dude,
Right.
even though trust me, I've had share of them. Um, this is a good friend of mine's dusty dude, and unfortunately, he's still in the picture. He's has taken advantage of her for I think it's been the past 9 years or past 10 years.
9 years?
Yeah, it's been 10 years already.
Oh my God, I didn't know it was that long.
Yes. And this friend of mine that I'm talking about, she is very successful, very smart, very intelligent. And I think the thing with her is she just doesn't want to be alone. And she also, I think, kind of like enjoys the drama because, you know, life is boring. She's not making it interesting for herself. So that's why she's
And you
doing
guys, how many of us just stay or are in these ridiculous relationships because we don't want to be alone? I mean, I've been there. I
Yeah.
have been there because I did not want to be alone. It's like just to have a warm body next to me was
Yeah.
all that mattered.
Yeah.
Nothing else mattered, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, been there, done that, but that was when I was in my 30s. So,
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, this friend of mine is way over her 30s, so it shouldn't be the issue anymore. But I guess, some of us don't outgrow that type of stuff. So this person, from my understanding, he was like a waiter at a restaurant,
okay.
and that's how they ended up, like that's how she ended up like knowing him.
Hmm.
And I think the way it started was he was completely love bombing her. And I think he caught her at a very critical, like she was very vulnerable
Hmm.
of her life because, she had, had lost her mother. And she lost her husband quite years, like years before that.
Hmm.
So, anyways, I think it started with love bombing from like what because I wasn't involved, like I didn't see like from the beginning, but from what she tells me is that, like he used to like riding on his like ride in on his motorcycle with this big bouquet of roses and exactly
Huge ball.
with this big bouquet of roses and it just would like show up by her door and it started with love bombing. And from my experience,
And
that's
he's
it.
a lot younger than her, right?
He's about I'm 55. He's 2 years older than I am. So I think about yeah, quite younger than her, probably at least 10 if
Okay, so
if
she's considerably
wasn't.
older. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And so he started like with love bombing and that's for me personally when somebody starts love bombing you like that, that's a huge red flag.
Right,
It doesn't even impress me.
right, right.
So that's how it started and then basically she became his benefactor.
What does
He
that mean? Tell us
um
what that means.
yeah, so basically she ended up just like paying for everything for him. He comes over. Right now he's overseas because he's not originally from this country. Um, he basically he would come over even when I'm when from what I saw, um, he would come over and she would order food for him from Uber Eats. There was times that he wasn't even there at her house. She would order Uber Eats to take it to for them to take it to his place.
Oh my God.
Yes, yes. She would buy he would buy these like old cars that he would like fix and then she would pay for him to like, basically like pay for the car. I think there was an instant that they bought a car together
Hmm.
and I guess like he convinced her, he's like, oh, we could buy this car together and I could like fix it up and like we could resell it and like this way you could make money. So he duped her into paying for the car. And what happened was that I think he ended up returning the car, which I had no idea you could actually return a car.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea you could do that. But I guess he ended up returning the car, and she knew that he returned the car, and because since the car was like in her name, she
Hmm.
was like waiting for the check. So she's waiting for the check, and I think like 2 months pass by, and she doesn't receive the check, and then she ends up calling the dealership, I guess, and
Uh-huh.
they tell her they're like, oh no, we issued a check right away. We sent it to this person.
Oh my God. So he returned the car. She paid for it. He returned the car and then
Exactly.
got the money back and kept the money.
Yep. Yep. So she confronts him and he's like, oh yeah, I got the check, but like I like spent it on something else.
Oh my God. And did she
Yeah.
have to break up with him after that?
And I was just about to say, and that right there I would have been like, F you, like leave.
Yeah.
And then I would have demanded for that money back. Like I would have like
Right.
taken him to court or something.
Right.
but no. And then she, um, when I tell her, I'm like, well, why didn't you just like break up with him or like take him to court and all that stuff? And she was just like, oh, honey, that, that's not in our culture. And I'm like, I'm like, that has nothing to do. It's not a cultural thing at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's being a punk thing. That's what that is.
Exactly, exactly. So that's one of the main things that he's done to her. And then, it's funny that you mentioned that, we just need a warm body like next
Yeah.
to us. I, in a way, I wish like that was the case. I mean, I don't mean to like be like very TMI or anything like that, but it's just like, and I've even told her this. I'm like, okay, let's say like you spending all this money on him, like he's not even like affectionate towards her.
Right.
He's, yeah,
Wait, how long have they been together? You said 10 years?
10 years.
Yes, and she's paid for everything this entire
Everything.
time, correct?
He's also paid for him. Like as far as I've known, he's been overseas 3 times, and he's overseas now, and all 3 times she's paid for that ticket.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and Patty, it's not cheap to go overseas, so it's expensive. So, um,
So I want you to keep going because someone just got in the comments and says it's hard to judge when you're not in this situation. You can be jaded by love. Yeah, keep going and then let me know. I don't know what WKEK01, whatever your name is. Keep going, Farnaz, and this
yeah,
person's gonna know whether this is just a different situation.
right. So I kind of like even told her that. So he is apparently the whole 10 years that he's been in the picture. From what she's told me, he's not even affectionate towards her, meaning he's never kissed her on the lips.
He's never kissed her on
He's
the
never
lips.
kissed her on the lips. He only kisses her on her forehead. And the reason,
Oh,
and the reason he's never kissed her on the lips is because supposedly years ago he kissed someone and ended up with strep throat. So now he doesn't kiss anybody, which is BS, which we all know is BS.
ah,
And then as far
oh
as
my
like
God.
the other affection part, I mean, we got to be careful with TikTok,
Yeah.
um, like, having schmecks. um, Never. They've tried, but
They've never had
no,
sex. I don't care.
they've,
They've never done that.
yeah, they've tried, but and supposedly, according to her, there's something wrong with him because he can't get it up.
Oh my
But
God.
it's just like I want to tell her so bad, but I just don't want to be that mean. I just don't want. I'm like, he's not attracted to you. It doesn't have anything like. There's
Oh
nothing wrong with
my
him. He's not attracted to you.
God.
He's just
For
using
10 years, right, TV Jojo? This fool, they've been together for
for
10 years.
10 years.
He's never kissed her on
Exactly.
the mouth. They
Yeah.
don't have
They
sex.
don't have sex, and
And
then
she supports him.
and she's tried like doing other stuff with him, but they even like she said that she planned like a weekend Las Vegas getaway, and like he wouldn't sleep in the same bed with her, like he would just sleep on the floor because supposedly it's
No!
like he's it's bad for his back.
It's bad for his back. Are you
Yeah.
guys hearing this? I mean, my head is exploding.
Yeah, I swear I am not making any of these up. These are all like, and I've told her this. I'm like, you're spending all this money on him, and you're not even getting anything like sexually like returned back. Like, I was like, okay, let's say you're spending all this money on him, and if he was giving you some great, you know, you were having a great time on that other department, I would be like, okay, well, I kind of get it. I
Right.
get it.
Yeah. At least I'm getting my freak on.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. But that's not even that. And then like constantly they're arguing on the phone, and it's just like, and she blocks him, and then she unblocks him, and it's just like this whole thing is
Toxic.
just like
Yeah.
so toxic and so childish.
Yeah.
It's like you do this stuff when you're like, I don't even think people in their 20s do that anymore. Like
I
you do that
know.
when you're like
It's
a
really crazy.
teenager, you know?
Yeah,
It's
the
just
person the person who said you don't know about other situation came back and says, "Poor girl, she must be so insecure." Yeah, see, she's very
exactly.
insecure. So
And
it's
that's it.
not
It's
like we're
just
trying to judge her.
yeah.
Because again, trust me, everything that I'm talking about, I've done this stupid
Oh,
shit. I have done
I've
all
done
of this
that
stupid,
too.
but I'm not
Oh
doing
yeah.
it in my 50s, right?
Exactly.
I need
Same
to learn,
here. Same
you
here.
know?
And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put this to you this way. Like I've done so many stupid shit in my like 20s up until like my early 30s
Yes.
that
Yes.
I'm 55 years old now. I have been single for like over 2 decades. And it's by choice because I just refuse to just put up with any type of BS. Like I just rather be on my own.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And God, you know what? Being single is underrated. It's so underrated.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, to be able to come home in just peacefulness to your
Hmm.
home
Yeah.
and not have to talk to anyone if you don't want to. And I actually did a video on this. I'm going to post it this week about like just being single is so underrated. It's ridiculous.
Yes, it
It's
is. It
ridiculous.
is. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so she's been letting him use her for 10 years.
10 years.
Doesn't kiss her, doesn't have sex with her, won't even sleep in the same bed as her. And
No.
she is supporting this fool. I mean,
Yes,
this is what goes on out here, people. It's
exactly.
fucking crazy.
And
Fucking,
also, I think that he kind of comes across as a gypsy, even just the way even he looks. He just looks like a gypsy.
yeah.
And from my understanding, like he doesn't have like a permanent. Like I honestly think he lives in his van.
With who?
He lives in his van. I think he always pulls up with this like beat up van, and I honestly
Oh,
think he lives in his van.
oh my God. You think he lives in his van?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit. Oh my
He has
God.
like this long hair, and then like I think like he comes over and like just like washes his hair and stuff like that, and it's just like it's a very it's I mean I feel bad for her, but how many times can I tell her something? You
Right,
know,
exactly.
I mean I have expressed my feelings, or and she's like, well, I tell him not to come over anywhere, and he shows up. I'm like, well, you know what? Next time he shows up, I've done that.
Exactly.
You threaten, you know, if you show up here,
Yeah.
over here again, I'm gonna call the police. I've had not two men at the same time, but like I had like two different occasions, like years ago, when the guy just showed up at my door. I was just like, if you show up over here again, I'm gonna call the cops on you. And guess what? I never heard from him again. You know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
she needs therapy. She does. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and absolutely, she definitely needs
Yeah.
therapy. Yeah, just very insecure. Yeah, it's really sad.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. Okay. So now we're going to get to some viewer questions. Got to have the hiccups. Excuse me. Vanos, you want to stay on?
Yeah, sure, I'll stay on. Yeah.
Okay. So here's some viewer questions. I know you're listening, and I want everyone to participate in responding to this individual. I'm not going to say who her name is, but she asked this question, and we're going to talk about it. He moved into my apartment and now acts like it's his. I'm 32. I have a great job as a software engineer, and I own my own apartment or condo. When my boyfriend, 34, lost his last job, I told him he could move in with me temporarily while he got back on his feet. At first, it felt good to help him, but now I feel like I've made a huge mistake. Since moving in, he's contributed nothing. No rent, no bills, no groceries, just vibes. Meanwhile, I'm covering everything while he figures things out. But what really gets me, he acts like this is his place now. He's constantly inviting his friends over, playing video games all day, and even making comments about how I should chill out and not stress so much about work. The audacity doesn't stop there. He started telling me how to decorate, what furniture we should get with her money, of course. And once he had the nerve to say, it's not like you need all this space. You barely use the living room. Like, she's like, excuse me? When I confronted him about getting a job, he said he doesn't want to work just to pay bills. I'm sorry, what? He doesn't want to work just to pay bills. and that he's holding out for something he's truly passionate about. Meanwhile, I'm stressing trying to support two people. I love him, but I'm starting to feel like I let a squatter move into my home. Am I crazy for wanting him to contribute something, or should I just kick him out before it gets worse? Girl, okay. Kick him out and break up with him. Not just kick him out, but you need to break up with him. Okay. This is the way that shit always happens to us, is that somebody needs help and they move in temporarily, and that temporarily becomes permanent. This shit happens all the time. I mean, so many of the shit that I read is about this. Okay. So first of all, when he moved in and you were like, hey, I want to try to help him while he gets back on his feet. Getting back on his feet means that he needs to be applying and looking for jobs and getting jobs. Okay. You're not his fucking mother. Like, you don't owe to support him until he finds something that he's passionate about. Okay. You guys aren't even married. And even if you were married, I would not say that you should be doing this. Right. So he doesn't pay any rent. He doesn't pay bills, no groceries. And he is acting like it's his place, like telling you what furniture to buy, telling you to chill out. It's like, dude, he has been fucking chilling out for I don't know how long. Like, he needs to get a fucking job. And I'm sorry I'm cursing so much. I'm just so passionate about this. Are you kidding me? Like, he doesn't want to get a job to pay the bills. You know why he doesn't? Because you're paying his bills. The reason he doesn't want to get a job to pay the bills is because you are paying his bills and he doesn't have to. Marielle said, I'd rather leave a man and be alone. Yes, absolutely. And he's playing video games all day. He's constantly inviting his friends over. It's like, what? Yeah, she will need the cops there. Exactly. Yeah. It's like, what are you even talking about? And then he says we should go furniture shopping with her money, with your money. Like, the audacity level of this guy, he is nothing but a mooch. And I always say, he has no respect for you and he has no respect for anybody else, including himself. Right? And he says he doesn't want to work. Meanwhile, you're stressed out here. Why would you be stressed out? Why would you give up your peace to have a loser next to you? Is my question. Why would you do that? He's a complete loser. And just like, I had said, I just want a warm body next to me. Sounds like this is what you want, because he's not doing anything else for you. So you need to break up with him. First of all, kick him out. And you need to break up with him. Farnaz, what do you think? Are you?
I was on mute.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's why, like I mentioned earlier, that's exactly why I've been single for so long and for over a decade, because I just won't put up with that type of stuff.
Right.
I'd rather be alone, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying all the bills, and then he's inviting his friends over, playing video games all day. Like, no respect at all. So, girls,
No.
get out of this relationship. I just
Exactly.
saw you actually get out of this relationship.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Next viewer question. I got him a job interview and he skipped it because he was too tired. Oh my God, I can't wait to read this one. Okay. I'm 30. I've been dating my boyfriend who's 31 for 3 years for 3 years. And for the last 2, he's been unemployed. What a fucking shock. All right. I've been patient because I know job hunting can be tough, but at this point, I'm the only one keeping us afloat. I cover rent, food, bills, and all of our outings. He keeps saying he wants to work, but I haven't seen much effort. So I took matters into my own hands. Through my connections, I got him an interview at a great company. Nothing too demanding, just something to get him started again. The night before, he seemed excited, but the next morning, he didn't go. He said he was too tired and wasn't feeling it. Do you guys hear this? He said he was too tired and not feeling it. I lost it. I asked him if he even wants to work, and he said he just needs more time to find something that aligns with his true purpose. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Meanwhile, his true purpose seems to involve sleeping in, playing video games, and scrolling on his phone all day. I am beyond frustrated. I've supported him emotionally and financially, but he doesn't seem to want to help himself. Am I being too harsh for wanting to walk away, or is this just who he is? Okay. And then at this point, does being supportive turn into being taken advantage of? Should these women out here cut their losses and leave? Yes. Okay. You need to cut your losses and you need to leave. Okay. First of all, the fact that he hasn't worked for 2 years, 2 fucking years, this dude has been unemployed. Like, I can't even believe being unemployed for 2 years. How's that even possible? While you have been paying for everything, I mean, even your outings for 2 damn years, how do you not have enough respect for yourself to tell his ass that he needs to get a job? I mean, you're working and you're stressing out because you have to support 2 people. And he keeps saying he wants to work, but he hasn't put in much effort. And then you get him an interview through your connection. So you put yourself out there and you're getting this guy an interview and he won't go because he's too tired. I mean, I don't know what tells you that this dude is just using you because he doesn't want to work. He doesn't want to work and he wants someone to support him. That's what you are. And you are enabling him. You've been enabling him for the past 2 damn years. I mean, are you guys even having sex? I don't even know, but like, I would doubt it. And you know why? Because you're acting like his damn mom. And that is so not hot. No one wants to bang their mother. Nobody wants to bang their mother. Okay? So you're acting like his fucking mom and paying for everything. And then he says he's too tired. He's not feeling it to go to the damn interview. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? My head is going to explode. Innocent bystander said, if you kick him out, he'll have a job in a week or 2. Absolutely, yes. The only reason he doesn't have a job is because you're paying for everything and you are enabling him not to have a damn job. God, like if he had said he's too tired and he's not going to the interview after I had put myself out, I would kick him out immediately, like immediately, like right away. I wouldn't be hanging out to see what happens next. It's like this motherfucker is telling you he ain't gonna work. And not to mention how embarrassing it is for you to have set up an interview for him and him not show up. Like, really, dude? Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you for the gifts, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's insane. Yeah, it's insane. And he says that he wants to find a job that aligns with his true purpose. Fuck, that your true purpose should be paying the damn bills. That's why you get a job, first of all. Like, a job is meant to support you. If you can find a job in something that aligns with your purpose, even better. Fantastic. I hope everybody finds a job that aligns with their true purpose. Do you know how many fucking jobs I have done? That, yeah, Brando says, so do I. Exactly. Do you know how many jobs I've done that doesn't align with my true purpose? I have been a waitress. I worked 3 jobs in law school while going to school full time. I have boxed candy. I have gone when I was 10 years old, door to door, collecting people's trash so they could give me money. That doesn't align with my true damn purpose, but guess what? I had bills to pay. So if I got bills to pay, I am going to get a fucking job. And you're sitting up here allowing him to do this. And he plays video games, scrolling through his phone. Do you also pay for his phone? I'm assuming you have to, because he ain't got no job. Like, really? And it's like, Am I being too harsh? No, you need to walk the fuck away from this dude. Like, I can't, these losers, these dusty, broke ass men that are broke for a living. I can't handle these dudes. He is broke for a fucking living. It's not like it's been a few months, it's been 2 years, and you keep paying for that shit. Oh my God. Like, how do you even look at yourself in the mirror? How? Karen, thank you so much, Karen. Thank you for the gift. How do you look at yourself in the mirror, letting this dude do that? Can you? Yes, Karen's right. Can you guys tell me? I want you guys to please join in the chats. Tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong in this? Because I can't. Farnaz, what do you say? Take yourself off mute.
Sorry. Oh yeah, this Stefan, and you know what the funny thing is, I've kind of went through the same thing with my Dusty dude, which
Oh,
I've talked about before. Um, he actually got a second job because I was doing the same thing. I was, supporting him in everything, paying for rent, paying for utilities, all that stuff. And he ended up getting a second job, and he kept coming back and say, "Oh, this is so, I'm so tired, blah blah blah." And me, being the fucking idiot that I was, I told him, I'm like, "Oh, you know what? You don't have to work. Like, quit your second job. You don't have to work." And he didn't even make enough money on his first jobs. Yeah.
oh,
And I paid for his cell phone too. And guess what? He cheated on me. He cheated on me, and he
that's right.
with the cell phone that I paid for.
He used the cell phone that you paid for to cheat on you.
To cheat on me.
Yeah,
Such
but
an
you know why?
idiot. Yeah.
You know why? I just said this is because you were acting like his mother.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's not hot.
No.
Nobody wants to fuck their mom.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. No one
Yep.
wants to fuck their mom.
Yep.
So, all right, you guys. So I have a book coming out, Never Date a Broke Dude. I usually have the book up here, but the link is in my bio. If you guys can please go and check out the link, pre-order it. I want to be a bestseller, so I would appreciate it. Oh, Deep Blue, what's up? Hi, Patty. Please save the live on YouTube. Thanks. Came in late. Yes, we will do that. And we typically do about 30 minutes. So thank you everyone for joining me. Please go to my link, Never Date a Broke Dude. It's the Financial Freedom Playbook. It'll give you so many financial tips. It'll tell you all the stories, all the shit that I've gone through in my entire life, that it will blow your mind. So please pre-order it. And yes, we will be here next week, same time, same channel. Hopefully we'll have an amazing We'll have an amazing guest. The Farnhouse, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
Send me your viewer questions. I'd like to answer it. This is the only reason I do this, is so you guys can become empowered, so that women can become empowered and not put up with these dusty, broke dudes. And we've all done it, right? Mariella says that I have. Yes, we've all done it. We've all been there. We've all dealt with these dusty, broke dudes. And I just want us to be empowered and support ourselves and take control of our lives, and not just want a warm body next to us, right? Not just want that. Just want a real relationship with a real partner. All right, you guys, have a great evening. See you next week, same time, same channel. Farnas, thank you so much for joining us. And no more in 2025, Robella. Absolutely. All right, you guys, bye. Have a good day, Farnas.
Bye.
Stay away from those broke fucking dudes.
Yes.